Welcome to Trends April 2012 Market Update Report. The April results are in and have shown regionally that the housing market continues to gather strength and activity, and also some really good news, the prices were actually up over April 2011. It's the first time since 2010 that we've exceeded previous year's pricing levels. Closed transactions were 8% higher than last April, and year-to-date we're now 12% ahead of last year in closed transactions. And if we continue at this pace, we're going to exceed 56,000 closed transactions for the year. Pending sales are where we're really seeing a very high level of activity, and in April they were 23% higher than last April, and all 4 months in 2012 have been more than 20% higher than our previous year's monthly totals in pending sales. So we're seeing very strong pending sales, which of course is a good indicator that in May and June we should exceed 2011 sales in closed transactions. The electronic showing requests dropped off a little bit in April, but they were extremely high in March, and they dropped 5% in April. But that still leaves April more than 30% higher in electronic showing requests than last April. So we're still seeing a very high level of activity, good pending sales, and closed transactions are running ahead of last year. But the really good news again was the median sold price was 4.2% higher in April than it was a year ago in April of 2011. The average sold price was more than 3% higher than a year ago. Now, inventory typically increases during the spring, and it did. From March to April, the inventory went up by about 4%. But still, when we look at the inventory at the end of April, it's the lowest inventory that we've had since 2006 at the end of April. So with the inventory remaining comparatively low, we expect to see prices remain at least stable over the next few months. Finally, distressed sales decreased to less than 17% of the closed sales, although short sales did increase slightly from 6.9%, went up to 6.9 from 6.8% in March. But small increase and distressed sales overall have really decreased a little bit, and at the very least they're remaining stable. Thanks for joining us this month, and for individual county statistics, see the homepage for the market history report as well as market snapshot. And for quarterly information, you can look at the Market Watch report, which goes by zip code. Thanks for joining us, and join us again next month.